Choose.
It looks as if Small Clanger is having a picnic. But who's he waiting for? Through the telescope, Small can see the iron chicken. Aha! She must have been invited to his picnic. But Small notices that she looks quite unhappy. It seems the iron chicken is stuck. Small sees strange metal objects flying around her nest. Poor iron chicken. There'll be no picnic for her unless she's rescued. Small decides that he needs Tiny's help. They take the music boat for a ride into space.
Can you help them set off into space by tapping on the notes?
Up they go to try and help the iron chicken. Look, they've taken their nets with them. What clever clangers!
Can you help Tiny and Small collect the pieces of scrap metal by tapping them into their nets? Great work!
Suddenly a big piece of metal breaks their nets. Oh dear, they can't fish for any more bits and bobs without a net. They decide to go back to the Clangers' planet for help. Perhaps Major Clanger will know how to help clear the sky. Small and Tiny must try to find him.
Can you help Small and Tiny call for Major Clanger by tapping on them?
Tiny and Small explain that the iron chicken is stuck in her nest, surrounded by flying scrap metal. The mention of metal gives Major an idea. Major Clanger has a fishing rod with a magnet attached to the end. Small and Tiny look puzzled. Major explains that metal things, like the scrap that's flying around the iron chicken's nest, will stick to the magnet.
What other objects can you find that will stick to the magnet?
Major takes his fishing magnet and hops aboard the music boat. Once he's high in the sky, he takes out his rod and begins fishing.
Can you help Major Clanger fish for scrap metal by swiping on the screen?
Straight away, the magnet catches onto something metal. It's a whopper! That's one way of tidying up in space. Major lands back on the Clangers' planet with his huge ball of scrap metal. That means space is all clean and tidy, and that means the iron chicken can now come to Small's picnic. Tiny and Small are delighted. Small looks through the telescope again, but now the iron chicken is nowhere to be seen. Everyone looks very puzzled. Wherever could the iron chicken be? Suddenly they hear a strange sound coming from inside the ball of scrap metal. Oh dear, it sounds like the iron chicken. They decide to investigate.
Can you help free the iron chicken by tapping on the scrap metal? Out pops one wing, then another. Oh yes, it's her all right.
The iron chicken stretches her wings in relief. Now she's ready for the picnic. But what are the Clangers going to do with all that scrap metal?
Can you help Tiny and Small collect the scrap metal by tapping on the pieces? Well done!
The iron chicken flaps up into the air and lands on top of the pile. What a great idea! Now she has her very own nest on the Clangers planet. What very clever Clangers! Major, Tiny and Small all nod in satisfaction and get ready to enjoy the picnic.
Who did Tiny and Small call for help? Granny Clanger, Major Clanger, Mother Clanger.
That's right.
What did Major Clanger use to collect the metal? Magnet, broom, net.
That's right.
What vehicle did they use to go up into space? Knitting machine, soup trolley, the music boat.
That's right.
Who was inside the ball of scrap metal? The iron chicken, Major Clanger, Tiny Clanger.
That's right.
What metal objects can you think of?